Enter and sign in, please. My name is Keith David.
My name is Dionne Lee.
I've been an actor my whole life.
I would describe myself as an actress and a singer, but most importantly, a mom.
My mother's a woman. I think my wife and I are both very close to our grandmothers. My grandmother's a woman. My great-grandmother was, and great women. And I cannot imagine them being abused physically or otherwise. It's not poor people, it's not rich, it's across the board. People
All people.
can be abusive in any race, religion, or anything else. And there's the physical aspect, but there's also the psychological aspect of abuse that many, many times comes vocally, verbally. And verbal abuse sometimes can be worse than physical abuse because the killing of one's spirit is as detrimental as injuring somebody's body.
I have a cousin who was in a very abusive relationship, and she never spoke out, and we didn't know. And she waited and waited and waited, and she was provoked, and she was finally provoked into a stabbing, and her spouse was killed. She killed her spouse in front of her children. And I think that could have been prevented had we known, had we been able to talk to her, and had she known that she could have come to us and said, hey, I'm in a bad relationship and I need your help.
I had an uncle who was stabbed multiple times because he abused his woman. And one day she rose up and said, I'm not going to take this anymore. And she stabbed him 18 times.
I have small children, an 8-year-old girl, an 11-year-old girl, who I continue to work on speaking up, not to be obedient for obedience sake. Girls are taught to be silent early and to listen to grown-ups when it's not necessarily true that you need to listen to them.
The concept of standing up for something, like Malcolm X said, if you don't stand for something, you'll put up with anything. And the fact that 1 billion women and the people who love them will stand up and say, you know, we don't have to take this. And I have a spirit in which I can rejoice. And we all do that. You can already feel the vibration. I mean, that energy itself is enough for somebody to say, no, I don't have to take this. I'm not going to take this anymore.
I actually visualize 1 billion women dancing because I think about the Million Man March in Washington, D.C. And I remember how exciting it was to see all of those men in the mall in Washington, D.C. and what I can imagine 1 million women together marching and standing and dancing and rejoicing and celebrating a common cause to make a change, to make a point, and the empowerment that it allows for all of us, for all women, for my girls, for my cousin, for my family. The beginning of a revolution and big change. My Valentine's Day is really about the love of our family. And so I'll be with my girls, and my girls happen to be pretty great singers and dancers. And so we'll sing, we'll dance together, we'll enjoy a meal together, and we talk. We talk about everything, we'll talk together. I like Beyonce. The girls like Beyonce. We like Beyonce.
Somebody's going to see me, you know, grooving and moving, and they're going to say, hey, what's up with that? I'm going to say, it's V-Day, baby, you know. And I'm standing up, you know. I'm standing up for V-Day.